Hello again. My name is Ute Luppertz. I am an animal communicator and a pet death doula. And this is another segment of the four-part series that I mentioned in previous recordings. And today I wanted to talk to you about your body language, especially your facial expressions. We are programmed to use language with our animals, in particular with our dogs and our horses. And many of our animals understand our commands, our whatever it is. It's very known that a lot of dogs, when we use the word walk, know exactly what that is about, and that is super, super awesome. What I wanted to talk about is, how am I gazing at them? How am I looking at them? What is my habitual pattern when I call them to me, when I look for them, when I want them to do this, that, or the other, or I want them to get off the couch or something, random examples. And what I want to offer today is that you just really tune in. What is your tone? What is your facial expression? How do you talk to them when you're frustrated? How do you talk to them when you're not frustrated? And do you do other things besides using your language? Right? And the primary language of our animals is body language. It's not English or any other human language, right? So my invitation to you today is that you scan yourself, especially when you're frustrated. And I have been there too, right? And then, do I project that onto my animal? Is it my own frustration, or is it something about them? And then I remind myself that whatever my animals do, it makes perfect sense to them, and I don't always understand it. Sometimes I don't have the bandwidth when I'm stressed or I'm tired or I'm preoccupied with things, right? And I have made it my mission to scan myself and to be as aware as I can be with all of the human flaws that I have, like everybody else. And one thing that I learned early on that is quite magical is to just smile at them sometimes for no reason, or smile at them because I'm happy they're there, or I'm happy they finished their dinner. I have a very finicky little dog who is like, has health issues, doesn't always want to finish his dinner. And when he does, I'm like, yay, this is great, right? And so for me, having a soft gaze when I approach them, having respectful approach with my animals can go a very long way. So I want to invite you to really scan yourself, especially with obedience, where I hear a lot of people be very stern sometimes. And if that is something that feels good and right to you, that's that. I have found that when I am clear with what I want, but I am also soft and loving and have a soft expression and I smile, it can make a world of difference and they respond differently. So I would love to hear, is this inspiring? Does it prompt you to reflect a little bit, which I hope it will? And what do you do? How often do you smile at your dog or your cat? Because there are such gifts in our lives, even when it gets stressful at times, which it does. So let me know how you navigate this. Let me know, what are your observations about your own inner energetic state, emotional state, and how that translates into language, into tone, into voice, and into facial expression. So I hope this is inspiring. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Send me an email, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you watch this on YouTube, that would be awesome. And I hope this is inspiring, and I'd love to hear from you. So thank you so much. Until next time.